Okay, everyone ready for the session now. For the next, I'll teach you a bit more about how to handle the fast long topspin. For example, how do we receive these fast, long topspin hook serves or topspin pendulum serves? Because many of my friends, when receiving an opponent's fast topspin serve, often encounter a problem, like Z-Sun. No matter how I press down, I can't control it. As soon as I press down on this ball, it just flies off. It just ends up like this. Always pressing, always flying off. And what else? Getting jammed, hitting the edge of the racket, right? So now, let me explain to you how we should handle this type of ball. Alright, I'll demonstrate for you now. First, for extremely fast long serves, as I've mentioned before, what can we summarize? We know that the spin on a long topspin versus a long backspin serve is different. So what are the specific differences between these two? A backspin ball, after it bounces, looks like this. Everyone watch it drops down like this. A topspin ball, after it bounces, jumps forward and upward. Its trajectory after bouncing is different, right? Therefore, when we go to receive this ball, our backswing height is different. For backspin, we can position the racket lower overall, about the same height as the table. But if the ball has topspin, the ball jumps upward, it won't drop down. Our racket should appropriately be held higher. You need to raise it a bit up there, because the ball's trajectory after the bounce has changed. Second is the ball speed. A backspin ball, no matter how fast, as long as it is friction, it's definitely not as fast as long topspin serve. So when the speed increases, we cannot have a large backswing anymore. And also, we don't have the time to slow down the rhythm. For backspin, I can step back, right, slow the rhythm down. I can have a slightly larger backswing, it's okay. But for a topspin ball, can I do this? This is absolutely not realistic. No one receives it like that. So what should I do? Since there's no time to step back, don't retreat from the table. Instead, hold the paddle high. And then, what? Reduce your backswing. Third is the contact point. The contact point must be during the rising phase, before the peak. You cannot let the rhythm get too slow. Because receiving a long topspin ball is simply a process of using the opponent's force. You need to learn to use their power. How? Borrow their power, reduce your own backswing. Finding this rising phase is essentially already using their power. Absolutely do not retreat from the table, swing the arm back, or drop the hand down. Do not do that. So we can summarize it as, first, don't retreat. Second, don't pull the arm back. Third, don't drop the hand down. So it's like, after I'm ready, the ball comes, adjust the feet, then keep the racket high, right in front of the body to borrow force. Just make contact at rising phase. Watch, everyone. Here I'm making the mistake. I always want to play a high-quality shot. But the moment I think about using power, my hand wants to pull back, right? Once you backswing, the ball hit the edge of the racket. I'm being completely honest with you all. I tell you directly any problems I have. Next, I need to reduce my own backswing, get the paddle in ready position. Now, I'm not getting jammed or hitting the racket's edge. It's okay to have mistake, right? 1, 2, hands up, ready. This one, I was a bit jammed. My hand wanted to pull back again. Look, the hand position here, borrow their force. Contact at rising phase, don't retreat. Borrow force to return force. Why these last two balls? I hit and clipped the net. It's because he served it fast already, plus I pulled my arm back. This ball then gets jammed very close to my body, right into my chest. I can't get out fast enough, so we must position our hand forward. It's somewhat similar to a backhand fast drive, similar to a fast drive. See, friends, watch, another one. Right, including penhold. Penhold, get ready here. Paddle positioned in front. Borrow their force. Positioned in front. Borrow their force, including the block. It's the same. Defense block. Borrow the force to return it. This applies to the chop block as well. Maybe you saw Ma Lin did this. When someone serves a fast long serve, he just chop block like this. Even if you want to block or chop block, the method is the same. Don't retreat, don't backswing, don't pull the arm back. Only by catching it in the rising phase can you execute the shot. Let's watch again. Only if you pay attention to these methods can you make the chop. Same for shakehand. Only then can I chop block the ball. See, friends. Is the ball pushed with backspin? How could it be? Got it. So when receiving topspin balls, we need less backswing, less retreat. Less retreat from the table, and then less dropping your hand down. Make the contact point in front of the body. Borrow the force to return it. That's all you need. Because, you see, on top of these key points I just mentioned, if you follow these key points, you can then use any technique. Really, any technique. Look, I'll give you another example. See, for a fast long topspin, I can do this. Now I just sort of sidespin block, right? See, I just flipped my wrist and wiped one. Right, a sidespin block. And then, see how many methods are there. I could chop block another one, super spinning. It drops into the net on touch. What else can I do? Oops, my backhand is so weak. Use the force and drive one, right? Or I could use the force and flick one. He serves it really tight. Flick another one, right? Including pivot to forehand loop. It's the same thing. What are they? Don't retreat. Reduce the arm swing. Hit at rising phase. Borrow the force. See, it's all the same. Is his serve really that fast? You can see that. I'm not receiving now. Just watch how fast he serves it. Friends, wow. This speed, I'm telling you, it's not easy to receive, really not easy. In fact, he serves very fast indeed. You can all see the quality. This is why if I pull my arm back even a little, it can jam me. Look for yourself. This ball doesn't drop down. That's a pure long topspin. See how the ball bounces up, but what if it has side spin backspin? You will see how the ball look like. Right, it goes downward. See, my paddle didn't move. Right, this is side spin backspin. So, you all should understand now, for the backhand, how to receive long side spin backspin and long side spin topspin. For the others variations, we have to adjust our technique. For now, I'll mention a small adjustments. What is the variation to adjust? If the opponent's serve isn't here, but they serve it here, or they serve it to the middle, slightly leaning toward the middle. Then for these two types of balls, how should we adjust? One type is led towards the middle, the other is the wide angle to the backhand. For these two places, you probably need to learn one method. Actually, I already told everyone. I taught everyone use your body to align with the ball. That is, use the body, racket and the ball to form a three-point line. Let me ask, are there any friends here who heard me explain the backhand framework before? Anyone? Probably most are here, right? Probably heard me explain this about using the left foot to cover the position, seal the angle, left foot to block the ball's path, left foot to move into position. You all heard it, right? You see, it's all the same. Served here, what to do. Everyone, watch why the left foot moves. See? Now my body position has moved over, right? If many friends just stand here and reach out, then it's ruined. This kind of ball can't be received. Are you trying to score directly? Serving it fast and long to the side corner. This guy is too scary. Right, look at this kind of ball. Did you notice the left foot has to move over? See? Left foot comes over. And for the middle, it's actually the same. For the middle one, let's say he serves a side backspin. If we need to loop, I might be in this situation, right? See, this situation is also where the racket, body and the ball can't form a three-point line. So what should we do? Move the right foot over a bit, so we can align our body with the ball. See, then I can loop it, friends. Even if it feels like I'm off balance, the foot comes over, the body center comes over. Body aligned with the ball. I'm standing here, right? Just serve it here if you want, serve me to death. Right, if you want to serve me to death, watch, body aligned with ball. How ruthless is this serve? See, body aligned with ball. Actually, you see, it's all the same. If you can't receive balls at different locations, it's because you haven't learned the body, racket, ball, three-point alignment principle. Right, you won't feel the body's power. You can't even feel the foot movement, the weight transfer. So if you loop like this, of course you'll make errors. Look, those friends who listened online to me explain this backhand technique for receiving long balls, now you know why I emphasized that you must use the left foot to block the ball's path. Including why you need to bring the right foot over, body aligned with ball. Now does everyone know? Align your body with the ball, then you can generate power. Only then can you put power into these very long serves, then you can generate friction. Actually, I just want him to serve tough, to try to beat me. The tougher he serves, the better I can demonstrate for everyone, right? In these difficult, actual game situations, I told him to serve to the middle, he serves me this one. If he serves easy and I just smash everything, making me look awesome, does that mean anything? Right, even if he makes more errors, but each serve is of high quality, making it very difficult for me. The more difficult it is, the more you can feel the importance of this method. Understand, friends? Yes, it's genuinely effective. We're not doing this to create this kind of deliberate program effect. We want these things to be as close to actual match play as possible. Then, everyone can watch and understand. Why do I never use a ping pong robot? What's the use of a machine serves? Can it compare to real match serve? Why do you think people who practice with machines often can't play matches well? It's disconnected. A machine serve and a human serve are absolutely different.
So, that's how you master the fast topspin serve receive. Remember, the key is to borrow the force, return the force, and use the correct racket position. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to hit that like button. And for more game-changing tips, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. What's the toughest serve you face? Let me know in the comments below, and I might just cover it next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.